It is the 149th run for the Roses this weekend. The Kentucky Derby back again. Forte is the current favorite, according to our friends at FanDuel. And speaking of our friends at FanDuel, Ken Rudolph from FanDuel TV joins me now to break down all of the betting angles as we head toward another Derby weekend. And Ken, as you look at this board, 3-1, 5-1, those are pretty short odds. So if you are going to look at, okay, how do I find maximum value? Is it there or is it somewhere further down the board, do you think?
First off, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate y'all giving us some time to get everybody excited about this. And finding value is everywhere in the Kentucky Derby. That's what makes it difficult. Every single horse that's going to be in the gate, they've earned the right to be in that gate. They have shown ability throughout the entire prep season, and a lot of them even showed it as 2-year-olds, which happened last year in the fall. They showed talent, and they kept getting better and better and better. They ran in specific designated races where their competition was all other horses who were trying to do the exact same thing, nominated for the Kentucky Derby, trying to get into the gate. They win those races. So every single horse, all 20, they belong here. So then it's really all about what you want to do. Because following the favorite doesn't really ensure that you're going to be able to cash a ticket on Derby Day, because favorites, they lose a lot in the Kentucky Derby because, like I said, there's 20 horses and they all deserve to be there.
Right.
So Forte is an incredible animal, but he does not represent any value whatsoever. So you're taking a chance in playing a horse like that in a field of 20 because any traffic problems and you're done. So
right.
You got to find value elsewhere. It is everywhere. We just had, quote unquote, breaking news that a horse that was supposed to run in the Derby had to be scratched out. I don't know how good your memory is, but this happened exactly the same scenario last year.
Yep.
Horse was supposed to be in. Last minute, he scratched out. Number 21 sneaks into the race and beats everybody at 81-1. Number 21 just got put into the race. Cyclone Mischief. He's going to be a big price and he's going to be interesting. So up and down the board, there are prices. I like a horse named Confidence Game. He's going to be horse number 4, and he's 20-1 on the morning line. And I'll probably get that maybe even better post-time odds. And I'm very happy with that.
That is a fun name, certainly to be thinking about. Are you going to be, by the way, all these names, I just love the names of all of these races. I would love to just be in charge of naming racehorses. The fun thing about racing for those of us and those listening who have not played it regularly is you can do some fun things, exactas, and trifectas and all kinds of other different ways to pair these bets together. Now you're looking at more difficult things to hit potentially, but that means also a bigger payout. Do you have something in mind, some sort of combination bet that you really like in this one?
So here's the thing. There are about 1,000,001 different wagers you can put together for the Kentucky Derby.
For sure.
The combinations are crazy. And luckily for us, our friends at FanDuel Sportsbook app, you can do it all there easily with one push of a button.
Yep.
But here's the thing. I always tell people, especially if you're new to this game, absolutely do not try to get tricky with trifectas and superfectas, because if you don't know how that works, you're just, with all due respect, you're wasting your money. So don't do that. But I do believe that everyone should do 2 very basic things when you play the Kentucky Derby. Number 1 thing is find one horse that you like, just one. And you absolutely have to bet that horse to win and to place. So, I always give you a basic bankroll of maybe $50 is all you need. If you think about that, that's really nothing for the Kentucky Derby. $10 to win and place on your horse. That's $20 you've just spent, Rob. Now you've got $30 left. You absolutely have to do this one thing. It's called an exacta. And what you'll do is you will key your winning horse on top. So you say, I love Confidence Game. So I single Confidence Game on top of my exacta. That means he has to win the race. And then you know what I do in the second spot? I push all. I don't care who runs second. It's the Derby. I'm hoping for chaos. I'm hoping here comes a 75-1 shot that's flying up the inside and just misses out and runs second. That's where you get your value. You play your horse to win, first or second, and then you say, you know what? If I really like this horse, I'm going to bet this horse to win, and whatever comes in second, I'm going to cash a ticket on the exacta. That cost you for $1. That's going to cost you $19. So now I just helped you. You just spent $39. You still got $11 left. Come on. Come on.
I love it. You're practically making me money on all of this. This is always going to be fun. It is heart in your throat moments as you come down the final stretch, as we saw last year with an 88-1 long shot winning the Derby. And hey, if you can make a little money on it, all the better. Ken, I appreciate your time.
Hey, Peter, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you as well. Have a fantastic Derby weekend. Good luck, everybody.